Hey folks, Dave back here. Getting in some baseball here tonight, trying to squeeze some in before the second football game here tonight. That first one, I didn't even watch it. I'm pretty sure that the Kansas City team won, but I didn't even bother watching it, to tell you the truth. It's just, you just knew it was going to happen. You knew it was going to be aggravating, so why watch? Hopefully they get this Kansas City thing out of their system this year. So there we are. All right, so I'm going to keep an eye on things to make sure everything looks okay, if I can. All righty. And we're going to get down here. Let me get down and see if I can get I'm working on this new software here. I'm trying this out again tonight. And let's see. So if I go here, there we go. All righty. So we are going to Fort Wayne tonight. We are in 1871. All right, that's where we are. It's 1871. And we're going to play the New York Mutuals against the Fort Wayne. Don't even ask me how to say that. Kekiongas. I don't know. Don't even know. So someone smarter than me will know how to say that. but it ain't going to be me learning how to say that. So we are just going to play APBA Basic tonight because I don't think there's a lot of master symbols on here to begin with. So, and I just threw them in whatever order I thought they should bat because there's really no historical significance that you can go look up here. Both teams are actually going to be fielding 3, according to my chart. On the mound today, we have Riney Walters, who's going to be a pitcher for the Mutuals, and he's a B pitcher. And Bobby Matthews, he's a grade D pitcher. And one of these guys was actually the only pitcher on the team. So he pitched every game. Now, they didn't play a ton of games back in the 1871 season here. But let's see if I can call that up real quick. And just tell you what their records were. So you got to scroll all the way down to 1871 on the reference page. And so the New York Mutuals were 16-17. And the Fort Wayne Kekiongas was 7-12. Alrighty, and for Fort Wayne, they had one pitcher, and that was Bobby Matthews. He's their only pitcher on the team. He was age 19, and he pitched everything. He pitched every single game. And for the New York Mutuals, they had a couple of pitchers. They had Walters pitched every game, and then Frank Fleet somewhere, and Bob Ferguson also pitched one if it matters. But they're going to go the whole way. We ain't going to take them out. That's what's going to be kind of fun about this, is we're just going the whole way. We ain't taking them out, and it's going to be just a fun time in the old time tonight. All righty, here we go. So let's get the thing rolling here. So we have John Hatfield coming up. Probably the Hatfields and the McCoys, right? Is that where he's from? All right, so John Hatfield will come up to the plate. And he will kick things off against Bobby Matthews. And we're off and running in Fort Wayne. Try to catch the train. 64 is a 26. And this is chopper down to second base. And our second baseman is Carey. And Carey will make the play. So that'll be a G4. And we got one away. So Hatfield is retired here in the inning. Dwayne comes by. Dwayne, I was watching you play some APBA earlier. That was a fun time. I was watching you on the big TV. I had you on the big TV today. Dickie Pierce, he's our shortstop. Oh, and just about everybody's a fast runner, by the way. He's one of the few guys that's not a fast runner. So that's what makes this kind of fun. All right, so Dickie Pierce comes up. Ooh, it's an 11. That'll be a 7. And against a grade D pitcher, that's going to be a single in the center field. So Dickie Pierce is on, and he's the only guy that's not a fast runner. So he's on base. I think that when these guys played, the score was like 18-8 or something like that. It was really bad. So you had a good game today? Oh, cool. Yeah, I had that on while I was doing something around the house, but I had it on the big TV today. Joe Start comes up, and let's see if he can. Oh, it's an 11. He has 0 for Joe Start. Holy cow, are these dice even shaking? 32 is going to be an 8, and that's going to be a single into left field. So we have a couple of singles because they like to mingle. And here we are. So Bob Ferguson, the cleanup hitter. He's also fast. He's our third baseman. Bob Ferguson at 23 is an 18, and that's down the short, and he can't make the play. Oh, boy, Goldsmith with the error. Oh, jeepers, no, hang on a second. I'm not even on the right page. It's been a while since I played this. I'm not looking at the right chart. Just forget Dave. I'm doing okay here. In the center field, run will score. If there's no slow runners, so I don't got to worry about slow runners today. So off the shortstop's arm in the center field, run will score. And it's going to be first and third now. So we're going to call that an error on the shortstop, I think. The run will score, and it's first and third. So we have a man in, and Ferguson has got our first runner in, and now it's going to be Patterson. This could be an ugly game between the fielding and the pitching. This could be an ugly game. 65, 35, popped up near the seats. A second baseman coming over, and he'll make the catch, and right in front of Gertrude, who has her chickens at the game today. So we're going to go pop up to second base. So that's going to be 2 outs now. So 2 outs, and still first and third, and it's going to be Dave Egler, the outfielder. Dave Egler, a 61. It's going to be a 29, and hit right back to the pitcher. And he's not an X, and he'll make the play. So we'll go to first base, so a G1. So that'll end the inning, but New York picks up 1, and they lead this game 1-0 after a half an inning. All right, the Kekiongas come back up. They'll come up for the first time. And Jim Foran, he's the first baseman, going up against Walters, who's a B pitcher. And the 66, we got the 0. Foran gets a hold of this one. A 45 is a 2. And that'll be a triple off the B pitcher. So Foran opens up with a 3-bagger here at Fort Wayne. And we're going to put a runner over here on third base. Foran goes in. He's a fast runner. Just about everybody's fast. They're all fast young kids here in 1871. Now they bounce back, those kids. All right, so here we go. Wally Goldsmith, a 55. That will be an 8, and that's fly into right field. It's caught, but the runner will score. So it's going to be a hit into center, the right center. Coming over is Egler, but tagging on the play is Foran. And we're tied at 1-1. So just 2 batters, and this game is all tied up. Tom Carey comes up, 21 for Carey. That's going to be a 32, and that's going to be a lazy fly ball out to the right fielder again. So that's back-to-back catches out there by Egler. And Bill Kelly for Fort Wayne will come up here with two-way. We call it two-way. And here it is. 63 is a 30, and that's a fly into center field. And so 3 fly balls in a row for Fort Wayne. But they'll get the run in. And so the score, after 1 inning, it is Fort Wayne 1 and New York 1. And according to the ticker tape, it comes across the ticker tape in 1871. Still got to be careful of those engines. There's been a lot of engine attacks going against the Cowboys. They're going to rally at the Alamo, is what I hear. And they're going to try to fight off the attack. All righty, so Matthews comes back on the mound. Charlie Mills is the catcher. And a 6-2 is a 3-2. And that's going to be hit into right field, and Mills will fly out. And there's 1 away here for the New York Mutuals. I'm not sure if they used the same baseball rules or not. They probably didn't, but we're just having some fun tonight. This should have been a Dave's Classic Rewind, but it's just not. Oh, a 22. That'll be a 7. And against a D pitcher, that's going to be a base hit. All right? Into center field. So Hickman is on. He's not fast, by the way. So John, the Hatfield and McCoy. I'm not sorry, no, it's the pitcher coming up. Walters. So Walters, the pitcher, comes up. Walters, a 62, is a 13, and struck him out. We got a strikeout. So the pitcher strikes out, and there's 2 away. So that's going to bring up the top of the lineup here, Hatfield. Hatfield, a 26, is a 32, and that's going to be into right field. And the right fielder coming over, right before the cornfield over there is Mincher. And Mincher makes the catch. So no runs. They leave a man on. And we're going to go to the second now here in Fort Wayne. Now, I noticed they didn't go that far out west, though. Even when I did the Spiders, they didn't go very far west. Because I don't know how much of that was developed or not. I think Louisville and St. Louis is as far west as they went. So we're in Fort Wayne here in 1871. So I don't know how many trains went out that way, but, they all made it. So they got from New York to Fort Wayne. And, so baseball is being played in the East and the Wild West in the West. That's just kind of how it goes. All right, so we have Selman there. Frankie comes up. 53 for Frankie. Speak to me, Frankie. And a 20. And it's going to be down to second base. Can't make the play. So it went right off his bare hand because no one's wearing a glove. And so the second baseman is Higman. And Higman can't make the play with his bare hands, right? Because they were using bare hands, right? I believe so. JT Hetrick will let us know on that. Armstrong comes up with a man on first. And I don't have to worry about any... Well, there are symbols. Oh, Matthews actually has symbols, Y's and Z's. I didn't realize that. I don't know how you would figure that out. I don't know how many stats were available back then, but we'll go with it. Again, just a fun time here. Ooh, a 44. That's going to be an 8 against a B pitcher, and 8 is going to be back to the mound, and he'll go to first base. And so it's going to be a G1. So it'll be a fielder's choice. And Selman goes down to second. So we have 1 away, man on second, and we got Bill Lennon. I don't know if he'll have a relative in 100 years that'll be famous or not, but 41 is a 28, and that's going to be grounded to short. And the batter is out, and the run will go to third, actually. So that's Selman sneaking down on the G5. So now we got a runner at third again with 2 away, and we got Mincher coming up. He's the right fielder. So let's go Mincher. See if we can get a pincher. Mincher, 56, 34. Popped up to first base, and that'll do it. So we're going to call that a P3. So they get absolutely nothing. And we're going to go to the top of the third here in Fort Wayne. And it's still 1-1 our score as we try to sneak this in before the sun sets on us here. And we don't have any lights. There's no artificial lights invented yet. So we're going to try to get this game in. Dickie Pierce will come up in the third. Dickie Pierce, a 56. And this is going to be popped up to short. And no, why strikeout? So we're going to call that a strikeout. Strike him out. So Pierce strikes out 1 away. Joe starts. It is amazing how fast the APBA Basic plays compared to the APBA Master. I will say that. This game is like flying right now. Not saying it's any more or less fun. I'm just saying it is flying. But I wouldn't want to play this Master. This is just kind of a fun little game here. Ooh, look at that. Joe Start connects. He hits this one a ton. And a 54 is a 7 off a D. And that'll be a single. He ropes that into center field, I think it is. So a single, because he likes to mingle. So Joe starts on. It's his second single of the game. And now we have Ferguson. I wonder if he has in 100 years, he's got a relative that's a quarterback in a game called football. Yeah, you guys will like it. You can bet on it. See how he did that? 45 is a 39. And he's, Start is thrown out trying to steal. So he is out going to second base. Ooh, so that'll be, here we go. All right, so Start took off, and he was picked off. Nice throw by Lennon, the catcher. So we got 2 outs now and nobody on right now. And a 9 against a D that'll be a single. So Ferguson singles, and it's too bad the guy got caught stealing. but he did, and he'll be fined for that. And he'll be fined, 50 cents. And Patterson. Ooh, Patterson. And he's going to, let's see, we're going to man on first base. Hang on a second here. Single, and it's going to be first and third. So a 2-out single by Patterson sets up first and third for Dave Egler. And we'll come over here. Yes, they are Chris White cards. Yep, 1871. Chris White cards. Yep, exactly right. So what do we got here now? So we have Egler coming up. We have 2 outs and 2 on. First and third, 2 outs in a 1-1 game. 16 is a 28. And let me see, hit down to shortstop, and he'll take the easy out at second base. So we'll call it a G6, and that'll end the New York Mutual's threat. So, in the third, bottom of the third, it's still 1-1. All right, so coming up, we have Matthews, the pitcher, is leading us off here in the bottom of the third. Matthews, a 43, is a 29. And that's going to be right back to the mound. And so that'll be right back to the other pitcher, G1. And Matthews is out 1 away. Oh, actually, this guy had 1 home run. It's funny how many stats they actually had from 1871. A 63 is a 31. That's a towering fly ball into center field. And so Foran is out. And we have 2 outs now as we go to Goldsmith, who's the shortstop today. Wally is 0 for 1 here for Fort Wayne. And a 41 for Wally is a 24. And he hits that down the shortstop, and that'll be an easy play, even without a glove, for Pierce. And Fort Wayne goes down 1, 2, 3. So let's go to the top of the fourth here. And Charlie Mills will lead us off. He is the catcher. Charlie Mills, a 65. And pops it out to, no, strikeout. Why is a strikeout? All right, 65 is a 35. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. I might look at the wrong one on the other one, too. That's all right. It's going to be a pop out to the catcher, 1 away. So the catcher pops out to the catcher. Hickman coming up here in the 4th inning. 56 is a 14, and ball 4. So that's our first walk of the game. Even though he's pitching underhanded, he just couldn't get it over the plate. So Matthews, the only pitcher on the team, has a man on first base now with 1 away. 14 is a 30. This is a routine play into left field. So, I'm sorry, this is Walt. The pitcher's up. A 14 on the pitcher's a 30. Oh, it's the same. It's a fly ball into left. So no matter who's hitting, it's a fly ball into left. So that's 2 away, and that'll bring up Hatfield. Now Hatfield comes up. A little confusion in the lineup here. So Hatfield will come up. A 54 is a 32, and that's hitting the right field, right at the fielder. He grabs it with his bare hands, and he smarts a little bit, but making the play out there in right field is Mincher, and that'll retire the Mutuals. All right. Fort Wayne Kekiongas. How do you ever say that? It's coming back up to the plate. Carey will kick it off here. 54 for Carey's a 32. And a lazy fly ball out into right field. And Carey's out to right field for the second time today. Carey's not doing that well. Still using the same ball, by the way. We haven't lost any balls. We had a couple of fly balls go into the stand, but the fans threw them back for us. Very nice of them. We're on a low budget here in 1871. A 14, that's going to be a walk. So each team has walked a batter. So Bill Kelly from Kelly Auto is going to go down to first base. And Kelly is, he's not fast. There's 3 guys that are not fast. No one's slow. They're all pretty young and pretty fast. So Selman comes up with a man on first. And 51 for Selman is a 9 against the B, and it's going to be, rolls it off the plate, and he's going to beat it out. He's going to get a single out of that. So an infield hit for Selman. People sleeping at the switch here. Maybe they were at the Lucky Lady last night a little too late. And so we got first and second with one away. And then the home team often took their last at bat in the ninth, even if ahead. Interesting. Well, maybe we'll do that tonight. Maybe we'll rub it in. But it all depends on how fast, because if the sun comes up, if the sun comes down, then we have no light. Unless all the miners come out and they have their headlights on. All right, so Armstrong, Sam I am, grounded out to the pitcher. Oh, he's going to get a 6 against the B. And that'll be a 2-run double. So Armstrong slams a double. Everyone will score. And so Fort Wayne knocks in 2, and they lead this one 3-1 on the double. So Bill Lennon comes up. Imagine all the people, huh? Bill Lennon. Ooh, smacks a 22. That's an 8. But he hits it right back to the mound. Walters is a B. And hobbling down the third is Armstrong. And so it's going to be a G1. So we got 2 away with a man on third right now. And it's going to be Eddie Mincher coming up. So Minshew Madness. Fans gathered around here today after work, cheering on their favorite Fort Wayne players. And a 53 is a 15, and it's hit into left field. Coming around is Armstrong. Oh, no, we got a man on third. Hang on a sec. 53. Hang on. 15. RBI to left field. Batter to second base and throw home. 2 outs. The batter holds at first. And we have 2 outs, so we're just going to be a single. He's going to knock the run in. So Mincher with a single. We made that way too difficult. Been a while since I played the basic game, so I'm still kind of fumbling and bumbling my way back through it. Played too much Master and too much football. All right, so the pitcher, Matthews, comes up. So man on first, 2 away, 3 in. And Matthews, a 55 is an 8 against the B pitcher, and that's going to be back to the mound, and Walters will make the play, and that'll end that. But they're going to get 3, and Fort Wayne leads this one after 4-1. Coming up, we have Dickie Pierce. He's 1 for 2 with a single. A lot of singles in this game. And a 43 is a 29, and that's going to be come back to the mound. So an easy play by the pitcher as Matthews scoops that one up and flips it underhand to the first baseman, 1 away. Joe Start comes up. Can he start any rally here? A 51 is a 7. And, that'll be a single. So we'll start the rally here in the 5th. New York trailing by 3. Bob Ferguson. Fergie, 54 is a 32. Well hit in the right, but right at the fielder. And that fielder is Mincher, and Mincher makes the catch. And so we're down to our last out here in the 5th. And it's Dan Patterson, tag team champion. 52 is a 27. We got an X strikeout? No. Down to third base. And that'll end the inning. So, we'll leave a man on. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. 4-1. Fort Wayne. As Michael comes by. Michael's playing some Strat today. I need to get back to my Strat. I'm just in an APBA mood right now. What'd you say he's played? 71? Was that the season you said you played? So top of the order, Foran comes out. Foran, 43. 29. Easy play back to the mound. So a lot of hits back to the pitcher here, and there's 1 away. Wally Goldsmith for the Fort Wayne Kekiongas. Kekiongas, I don't know how to say that. Ooh, a 55. That'll be an 8. And right at the center fielder, though. Taking away a base hit and is 2 away. So Goldsmith is done. Tom Carey coming up. Tom Carey, a 32. That's a 26. And chop at a second base. He'll take it with a bare hand. And we got a 1-2-3 inning here in the 5th. So we go to the 6th. 4-1 for Fort Wayne. Oh, you were playing 41. And the game ended in a tie. Interesting. I thought it was 71, but you said 41. Well, you have to play a couple more games and give us a review. See what you think. Alrighty, Egler, the right fielder. Egler's the right fielder. Here in the 6th. A 43, 29. Comebacker back to the mound. A lot of hits right back to the pitcher here, 1 away as Matthews scoops that up. Matthews a good fielder, I think. Maybe not. He's playing well today. Charlie Mills, the catcher. He's milling around out there. And a 30, and that's going to be a play into left field, and it's going to be an easy catch. And you're going to, just waiting for that to pop up here. Going to replay the 41 Sox to see if Williams can hit 400. Oh, that'd be interesting. Are you playing, I assume you're playing advanced, if not super advanced, I would assume. Dick Higgins. Oh, 55. That'll be a 7. And that'll be a single, because he likes to mingle. So Hickman is on with 2 outs here in the 6th. Now we got the Hatfields and the McCoys. It's the pitcher. It's Walters, the pitcher. 0 for 2. Ooh, with a 33 is a 0. Walters gets a hold of this one. Walters, a 2. And that's going to be a triple. Right? A triple, because he's a triple dipple. And that'll knock Hickman in. And so a triple by the pitcher adds a run here with 2 outs. All the damage done with 2 outs. And it's now 4-2. So you're using advanced. Okay. Advanced strat. Cool. Like to see that. Dickie Pierce. No, Hatfield. Wait, where are we here? Pierce, Hatfield. Yeah, Walters had the triple. All right, so now Hatfield. Man on third, Hatfield, 16-28. Grounded a short, and that'll end that. But they get 1. They do get 1. And so it's 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. So still a game here in Fort Wayne as the sun starts to dip a little bit further. As we get to the bottom of the 6th, teams are hoping we can get the whole game in this time. Walters to Bill Kelly, a 14, and that'll be a walk. So Kelly with his 2nd walk of the day. Man on first, Frank Salmon. Ooh, 33 is a 7, and that'll be a single. And we'll have first and third as Kelly goes down to third base. And so Fort Wayne's got things going on here. We're going to have to get that over to ticker tape because I don't think they had any radio back then in 1871. We don't have Jeb down at the local saloon here giving us any updates. So we got Sam Armstrong, first and third. Absolutely nobody out. 52 is a 27. Why strikeout? So he struck him out. Ooh, that's a tough strikeout there with men on base for Sam I Am. And Bill Lennon comes up. Imagine all the people. Here we go. 52. Another 27. Another strikeout. Oh, boy. So Walters is lobbing them in there, and they're just not hitting them. It was the Telegraph? All right, so we're going to be using the Telegraph to get our scores across here. It's 4-2 in the bottom of the sixth. 2 on, 2 out to Mincher, the outfielder. And a 50. And that's 3 strikeouts in a row. Holy cow. That's 3 52s in a row. I'm just rolling the dice, folks. I'm just one man rolling dice. That's all I am. I get absolutely nothing. We go to the 7th. 4-2. Can the Mutuals chip away at this? Again, the one umpire is telling them to hurry up so we can get the game in. Here we go. Dickie Pierce, 31 is a 9. And blooped in the center field. We'll take the single. So they got a man on. And the Telegraph is back up. Al Red Sox fan tuning in from the lucky lady on the Telegraph. He says that he knows the score is 4-2 in the top of the 7th. Tying run at the plate. Joe Start. Joe, can you start us up here? Oh, he will with a 33. That's a 7. And a 7 is a single. And a fast runner will take second on the throw. So Pierce goes down to third. Start slides in the second. We have second and third. And it's going to be Ferguson coming up. The tying run at second base here in the 7th inning. Bob Ferguson. He's got a single in this game. Ferguson, a 46 is a 30. And that's going to be hit into left field. Deep enough, back with his bare hands is Kelly. Kelly will make the catch, but the run will tag up, if that was even a thing back then. So the run comes in on the hit by Ferguson, and so it's 4-3. That's going to put a man on second base. Coming up, we have the tag team champ, Dan Patterson. One single in this game. So we got 1 out, man on second. This is the tying run is on second in Ferguson. I'm sorry, Start. And Start is fast. Start is fast. Patterson, a 52, 27. He's a Y. Struck him out. Boy, I'm rolling a lot of 52s today. And that's a strikeout. So now there's 2 away. Perhaps the Fort Wayne Kekiongas can breathe a little bit easier here as Dave Egler comes up for the Mutuals. Tying run at second base here in the top of the 7th. A 63 is a 31 and hit high in the center field. Swooping in is Armstrong, and he'll make the catch. But they get 1. They get 1, and it's 4-3. So we have a game here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Jim Foran coming up here. And he ran so far away. No, it's going to be actually Matthews the pitcher. Okay, Matthews the pitcher coming up. I did see that. You know what I did? I just went by the at-bats, and I just put them all in order and put the pitcher at the end. Just that's what I'm used to. But I did see that, as far as at-bats go, he had a lot of at-bats. I did see that, Clams. All right, again, this is just the exhibition game. So we're going to go to Matthews now. And a 23 is a 15. That's a weird number. And it goes in the left field, and he can't make the catch. It stung his hand, and that'll drop in for an error. So it's going to be E7, and Matthews is going to go to first base, and out there in left field is Hatfield, and he's shaking his hand as he tried to catch that one, hoping someday they'll invent these things you put on your hands so you don't hurt yourself when you try to catch the ball. Oh, Detroit's up? Yeah, I'm going to go watch that game. I'm almost done this. I'm going to watch some of that tonight, I think. All right, now Jimmy Foran, man on first, 36 is a 14, and that's a... Oh, wait a sec. Ball 1. He's got a Z. It's a ball 1. Ball 1 on Foran. 63, a 31, and into center field, and that'll be an out. And this time they hang on. So we got still a man on first, 1 away. Wally Goldsmith coming up for the Fort Wayne Kekiongas. 25 is a 9 against a B pitcher. And that'll be toppled off the mound. He's going to beat it out. So Goldsmith Taps that one off the mound. Walters slips as he tried to go get it. And we have first and second now. And it's going to be Carey. Carey coming up now. Tom Carey, the second baseman, has done absolutely nothing today. First and second, one away. Looking for some insurance runs here. Ooh, might get it with the 22. That's an 8, and that'll be slowly hit the third base. And the only play is to first. So everybody moves up on the G5. So now we have second and third, 2 away, and it's going to be Bill Kelly. So second and third, 2 away, and let's see if Ryan Walters can get out of this one. A 51 is a 14. Ball 4, and he loads them. The bases are loaded. Oh, man. And that's going to bring up Frank Selman. Frank's got a couple of singles here today, so we go to our bases loaded chart. Dun, dun, dun. Frank Selman with the bases loaded. Oh, no. He popped it up. Oh, wait. 35 is strike 3. Is he a W walk? No, strike 3. You strike him out. So Selman strikes out with the bases loaded in the 7th. Yeah, and the Fort Wayne fans are not happy about that. He is not going to get a free beer at the Lucky Lady tonight. And so we go to the top of the 8th. Leading off is Charlie Mills. Matthews trying to lock it down. It is 4-3. We got a good one going here in 1871. 8:32. And that's going to be into right field. And coming over and making the play is the right fielder, Mincher. You guys, he's a household name, as Juckett would say. Dick Higman. 2 for 2 with a walk. He's been on base all day. 21. This time, though, he's going to pop it out in the center field, and we got 2 away. So the Mutuals still needing a run here, and they're going to rely on the pitcher who tripled his last time up. So Ryan Walters comes up. Walters, a 34 this time, and that's going to be an out into center field. So he flies out. So they go 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 8th. And it's going to be the Fort Wayne Kekiongas coming up. Sam I Am has a double in this game. Ooh, we might have another one. That's an 8 off a B pitcher, and right at the center fielder, though. That would have dropped in, but a nice play, a diving play by the center fielder, Patterson. Even without a glove, he made a heck of a play out there. Now imagine all the people. Bill Lennon, 51. That's going to be a 9, and that'll be a single. So Lennon will get his first hit of the day. And cuckoo cuckoo, I guess, right? Mincher comes up. He's got a single today, so man on first. Mincher Madness, a 35 with a 29. And, struck him out with a Y. Struck him out. That's another strikeout for Walters, who struck out 3 in a row back in the 6th. So now we got 2 away, and Matthews, the pitcher. Let's see, Matthews, the pitcher, hitting 9th today. For some reason, he's hitting 9th. And a 15 is an 11. And it's a single into center field. And the runner goes to third, and then he will steal the base. So we're going to have second and third right now with 2 outs to Foran. A chance to add an insurance run here. Fort Wayne up 4-3 in the bottom of the 8th with 2 out. Foran, a 41 is a 28. And a routine grounder to short ends the threat. So both teams with runners on base and chances to do some damage failed to do so. Here it is, folks. It's the 9th. The sun's setting. It's getting kind of dark. So they've already agreed that if New York Mutuals do not tie the game, that Fort Wayne will not bat unless they have to, so they don't have to play in the dark and New York can catch the train. All right, so leading things off, it's actually going to be Hatfield here. So Hatfield will kick things off against Matthews. A 21 is a 32. And that's going to be hit in the right field and is one away. And it's really the twilight hour now here in Fort Wayne. We got a late start for this one. And it's getting kind of dark. The umpire says play on, though. Dickie Pierce, a 9 off a D, and that'll be a single. The tying run is on here in the 9th for the New York Mutuals. And we see some smoke signals in the background. I don't know if that's the local native tribe cooking their dinner or not, but we do see some smoke. Either that or they're trying to signal the score over to the other tribe. Here it is. Man on first. Joe's start. He's 4 for 4 today. All singles for Joe. 52. A 27. And it's going to be running a second batter. Hitting down to third base. And so a G5. It does move the runner over. But now there's 2 outs. So this could be the last chance saloon here. Bob Ferguson. 1 for 3 today. He's the third baseman. Matthews trying to lock it down as it's getting real dark now. Could barely see that ball coming over home plate, but he hits it anyway. An 8. That's a single into center field. And that'll tie the game. So we're tied up. And he will take second on the throw. So he singles in the tying run. Of course he does. And he goes to second base. So the game is tied. Patterson coming up. The umpire says, let's keep playing. We can still see the ball. We're going to play. A 31 is a 29, and it's going to be hit down the first base, and that'll do it. But they tie the game. We are tied at 4-4 as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Here in Fort Wayne will indeed have to bat. So coming up, we have Goldsmith. He's the number 2 hitter. And Puddintain says, yeah, he got lucky. Yeah, he's going to the lucky lady tonight after that hit. So we're tied in the 9th. So we could have overtime. Of course we will. Goldsmith, 46. That's a 30. That'll be a fly ball in the left. Then we have 1 away in the 9th. Carey, done absolutely nothing today. Carey, a 32. And that's still absolutely nothing. 2 away in the 9th. Kelly will come up. Kelly, a 14, and he flies out to left. So it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to extras. We're in the 10th here in Fort Wayne, and the Fort Wayne Kekiongas have blown a 4-1 lead, and we're in extras. And the Bruins lose. Oh, bummer. I haven't watched the Bruins game all year. They've been bad. Bruins have been bad. All right, Egler coming up. Egler 42. A 9. That'll be a single. Egler's on with a single. We got a man on first. Charlie Mills with nobody out. Oh, 65. Popped it up to the catcher. 1 away. The worst roll in APBA baseball. The 65. Higman coming up with a man on first. 45. A 36. Wild pitch. It's a wild pitch. And Egler goes down to second. Oh, no. Extra has to read all about it. The ticker tape is extra innings. Right? So now we have who's coming up? Oh, no, Higman's still at the plate on the wild pitch. What am I doing? So Higman, they said, no, come back. You're not out. That was a wild pitch. He doesn't know what to do. He's new here. Higman's kind of new in the league. So here we go. Oh, they do have, I didn't notice they do have the master symbols here. Son of a gun. I didn't see them here. So I got the speed, the throw, and the arm. Oh, he's got the wild pitch. Balk. Oh, interesting. PB3. Oh, is that when he's a pass ball and a catcher? Oh, so they do have. Interesting. Interesting here. I They do have the master symbols. Oh, son of a gun! I didn't think they did. I didn't look close enough, actually. All right, so we got a man on second. Hickman trying to get it done. Hickman, oh, he will get it done. He's gonna smash this into the outfield. A 6, and that'll be an RBI double for his trouble. And New York has taken the lead on the double by Hickman in the 10th inning. Whew. Yeah, I just wanted to play a game of basic. I just didn't want to get too crazy with 1871. This is just more of a fun thing than anything. All right, so Hickman is on with a double with one away, and Walters, the pitcher, comes up. Walters, 36, is a 14. Ball 4, first and second. And now Hatfield comes up. Oh, boy, Matthews is getting tired, the D pitcher. Oh, what's he going to do here against the top of the order? We have only one out, one in, first and second, a 16, a 28. And they're going to hit it down to short. They'll get the runner at second, and that's it. So we have first and third now with 2 away. Can he get out of the inning? Dickie Pierce. 3 singles today for Pierce. Dickie Pierce. Oh, this one, though, he's going to pop this up. And the catcher will get this one. But they'll get one here in the 10th. So they've scored a run in 4 of the last 5 innings. And New York has battled back to take a 5-4 lead here in the 10th. So it's last chance saloon here. And it's going to be Selman coming up here in the 10th. Can Selman get it done? A 62 is a 32. And that's going to be a little fly ball into right field. 1 away here as the darkness settles in. I'm not sure how many more innings we got here, says the umpire, but we're going to keep playing to try to resolve it. Armstrong. Oh, no, Armstrong. And that's going to be a triple. Are you kidding me? Armstrong with a triple. And the tying run on third base with only 1 away. And it's Bill Lennon. Imagine all the people. A 23. And we're playing in. And a blooper into... Oh, really? Hang on. 23 is a 23. A blooper into right field. The second field and the right fielder collide. They can't get it. They can't get it. And the batter is safe at first. And we have an injury. But we're not going to play. So the run scores. We're just going to call that a single after all that. Bill Lennon singles. And, of course, the game would be tied again here in the 10th inning. Just saying. We might call this on darkness. We'll go the 11th, and that'll be it. We'll call it on darkness. This is just more fun than anything else. Mincher coming up with the go-ahead winning run on first base. Oh, boy. Here we go. 821 is a 32, and that hit in the right. And that'll be our second out. As the darkness creeps in, right? I'll have to put the darkness on. I have to get the feel for it with the darkness. No, I don't want to do that. That would be kind of funny, though. All righty, and it's going to be Matthews now. He can be the hero. Matthews coming up with a man on first base. He can win it. Matthews, 43, and 29 ain't going to get it done. And he's a wise strikeout anyway, so strike him out. So we're tied. Each team with a run in the 10th. We go to the 11th. And this will be the last inning. The umpire has indicated to both teams this will be the last inning, no matter what happens here in the dark. How many errors have I had? One for Fort Wayne and just one for each team, I think. Maybe 2. Looking at my scratchy notes. It's not been that many. All right, Joe Start. He's 4 for 5 today. Joe Start. A 16 is a 28, and it's going to be hit down the shortstop. 1 away. We can barely see the outfield now as the darkness has settled in. The sun has gone beyond the horizon. Matthews still dealing away, though. A 62 is a 32. And that's a fly ball into right. So 2 away. And the tag team champion, Dan Patterson, coming up. 32, 26, and down to second base. So they go 1, 2, 3 in the 11th. And this is it. The Fort Wayne Kekiongas. They can't lose this game. They can only win or tie because this will be the last at-bat. The ump said it's not safe to play. It's too dark out. So we're going to lead off with, actually it's Ferran leading off as the pitcher hit last. So Ferran comes up against Walters. Here we go. And, oh, it's a 44. And that's a 7, and that'll be a single in the right field. So Ferran is on, and he is our winning run. And Walters says, I can't see the ball when it's hit. It's getting dangerous. And the ump says, we're finishing the inning, so let's get it done. There might only be a couple of more batters. So Wally Goldsmith with a man on first. Well, oh, this could be the game. Wally Goldsmith with the Al Red Sox 66. And a 45 is a 7. And that's a single into right. And it's going to be first and third. So with nobody out, we have Jim Ferran, a fast runner on third base. He could win it here for Fort Wayne in the bottom of the 11th. Tom Carey has not got a hit all day long. Do we pinch hit? No. We say no. A 31 is a 27. And why strikeout? Struck him out. 1 away. So Carey has done what he's done all day long, which is absolutely nothing. Bill Kelly's got like 100 walks today. So let's see what Kelly can do. A 46 is a 30. And this is going to be hit into left field. And that will be deep enough. And that will score Ferran. And the game is over. Yikes. So Bill Kelly hits it into the left field. Hits it into the left field with 1 away. And that will score the run. And Fort Wayne will win this one here. And we can't really, they're shaking hands in the complete darkness out there. And a good time was had by all. And that is 1871 baseball with some Chris White cards here. As we had Fort Wayne taking on New York. So again, there's our final look here as we went 11 innings. And there's that 1 run at the end. And you can see that was the Kelly with the F7 in the 11th, getting it done. And that was our final score. That was fun. It's always fun to try something different. That's what I got these cards for. It's just to have some fun. Now let's see if I can do this. And yep, there we are. I kind of like it. This EV Mux software. I got to tell you, it's kind of neat actually. So we're going to put everything away here. But that is that. So we want to thank everybody for stopping by. I want to get some APBA Basic going again. I wanted to get the feel for that. And I wanted to get out my cards here, the Fort Wayne team that I haven't had a chance to play yet. Haven't played any 1871, but that was a fun time here. So that will be that. So I'm going to get everything put away here. And I'm going to go watch some football. And who knows what I'm going to do later. I'd like to actually play a game of 84 APBA Basic with that community project. I'll do that offline. But so we'll try that. And that is that. But thanks for everybody for coming by and checking us out. Where are we here? Yeah, I tried to play some Action PC, and it was kind of tough. It really was. Clinton says it's 7-3 now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to have to go watch some of that. I'm going to watch some of that and see how that goes. But thanks everybody for coming by. And East Mayor, thank you for coming by. Yeah, it's just different. It's just a little different. I'm not take too seriously. I just had some fun with it, and got to. Like I said, the thing was, I'm trying to get some seasons on the table, even if I just play one game. Because I have this 1871 season. It's like, I bought it from Chris on Black Friday, and I wanted to get it on the table and show it off. So anyway, but that is that. So alrighty, so hopefully Al Red Sox will play some APBA football tonight. Give me something to go to sleep to. As I'm going to be hitting the sack here right after the football game, and I'm going to try to get some morning football in. We got snow coming in tomorrow, but today was supposed to be morning football, turned into afternoon football. So I want to do that there. And let's see what else is going on here. A couple people in the chat. And Clint says, "Do I have Status Pro?" I don't. Well, kind of, because in Digital Diamond they have the basic in Status Pro, so I do play basic because you get the instructions you can print out and the cards flip in the game. So I have played it in Digital Diamond, but I don't have like any advanced seasons or anything like that. I've just played the basic. It's actually kind of a neat game. I did kind of figure it out and played a couple. It was kind of fun, actually. And I'm one of the kind of old seasons that he has in Digital Diamond, that Mark has. So it may be kind of fun to go back and see if I can fire that up. I've been meaning to play Status Pro again, at least in Digital Diamond. So I have played it. It's just been a while. I think I played it when Digital Diamond came out with Status Pro. That's when I first played it. I did have fun with it. I did have fun with it. And Dwayne says that's his second favorite game. Nice. Yeah, I need to go back and give that another whirl. I do need to do that. So, but anyway, well, thanks for tuning in, everyone, as we got to take a look at some APBA Basic here tonight. And I'm going to go check out some football here. And let's see what Clinton says. He goes, I pulled 1880. He does have 1871 in there. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I possibly could go play some 1871 maybe I could play a season out now. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Even like a game in a week. It was fun with the spiders because it was so weird. But I didn't want to get too crazy, with that. So, but yes, if I need any help, I'll give you a shout out there, because I just haven't played it in a while. The basic didn't seem to be too bad, And he's looking for V13 with Status Pro engine built into it. Nice. Yep, that should be kind of fun. Yep, it should be a good time. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by. As I'm just testing out the new software again, if I go back to my overhead view, it's like, whoop, there it is. I'm just cleaning up, and then I come back to me, and here we are. Kind of liking it. I'm not gonna lie, it's been enjoyable here. Hopefully in March. Yeah, I think that's when he comes out with it. So we'll see how it goes. But all right, folks, I'm going to go jump out. I'm going to make myself a decaf coffee. I'm going to watch some football on TV. And then hopefully I can wake up early tomorrow and get some football here on the channel, so I can I need to get my 77 season going here. So, all right, we shall talk to you all later. Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.